Hey guys, how's it going? It's Eamon here. I wanted to talk to you today about the hashtag Proud to Be video that went viral not too long ago. Whenever I saw it, I was so excited that YouTube had taken the opportunity to highlight some of the great LGBT members of the YouTube community in a video and put it right on their main page with the LGBT flag. It was very inspiring whenever I saw it. It was very emotional. I was very excited about it. It was just a very happy moment for me, as I'm sure it was for a lot of you, until it wasn't. Because of course there are always trolls online, and there are always people who are going to try to bring down the LGBT community. And what better way to do it than from a faceless standpoint behind a computer where nobody knows who you are and nobody can see who it is that's saying these heinous remarks. So I know that a lot of people have made reaction videos saying that it was horrible, that that this had to happen, that this attack on this video had to happen, and it was. Because for those of you who don't know, it was actually a planned attack that started on 4chan, where some users were hating on the video and came up with the idea of moving together as a group onto YouTube to attack the video, dislike it as many times as possible, and leave heinous comments. But that's not really what I want to focus on. I don't want to focus on the negativity of what these people have done. What I want to focus on is the future. Because if those of us in the LGBT community and our allies decide to become angry and hateful and spiteful because of this, we're only adding fuel to the fire, and we're only creating a negative cycle. So what I want us to focus on is forgiveness. I want to focus on forgiving these people for being misinformed or ignorant or simply too young to understand the consequences of their actions. And that's the biggest thing that I want to focus on, is that there are a lot of very young people online, on the internet, and on YouTube. And most of them have spent their entire lives being taught that being LGBT is wrong. And they haven't experienced enough of the world to be able to have met an LGBT person, or to have been able to experience being immersed in the LGBT community and seeing what it's really like for themselves. The only thing that they have to go on is the rhetoric that has been spewed into their ears and into their minds from the time of their birth. And whether they are 4 or 24, it doesn't matter. They could still be too young to have really experienced that, and that kind of ignorance is not their fault, and that kind of brainwashing is not their fault. I have come to realize that the average age of people using YouTube is shockingly low, and the average age of the people spewing hateful comments is also shockingly low. I've seen several videos that led me to realize this, and it's very sad to know that our youth are coming into this world thinking that it's okay to say hateful things like that. But when hate is all that they have seen online, they're going to think that that's normal, and they're going to think that that's acceptable, and they're going to do that. And that's why I want to break the cycle here. I want to say that we shouldn't pass judgment on them for having made a mistake, because we have no idea where they will be 5 years from now. It might take 2 weeks for some, and it might take 10 years for others, but I guarantee you that many of the people who posted those negative comments will decide later on that it was a mistake. will decide later on that they are ashamed of the fact that they did that and will come to a different understanding of the LGBTQ community in the future. So I want to open the opportunity to allow them time for that growth and to give them forgiveness in the meantime, to say that I can be better than that anger, I can be better than that hate, and even if you come at me with anger and hate, I can forgive you. And I can say, you are still a person, you just need to grow, and that's okay, because we all need to grow. None of us are perfect. Every one of us have made mistakes, and we all deserve the opportunity to come back from those mistakes. So I just want to say, you guys, I love you. I hope that you're all staying happy. I hope that you're all staying well, and stay proud.